Hey guys, Mr. Happy here, and welcome to my guide to the Chrysalis, a new trial added to Final Fantasy XIV in patch 2.5. This trial is part of the main scenario quest, so if you don't want to be spoiled about the boss, I recommend you click away now. The boss of this trial is Nabrialis, and the fight itself is fairly straightforward. Nabrialis casts basic spells on the main tank, while occasionally casting the spell Spark. This spell simply deals high damage to them. Occasionally, he will proceed casting Spark by using Double, which will cause his next Spark to be cast twice in quick succession. Geared tanks can just pop defensive cooldowns and receive some extra healing, or the off tank can actually provoke after a Double Spark starts casting to take one of the casts. Later in the fight, the boss will replace using Double with instead using Triple, which causes Spark to triple cast instead. Again, defensive cooldowns, high healing, and tank swapping mid-Spark cast can help a lot with this. At around 85%, Nabrialis will teleport to the center of the room and begin to summon orbs that slowly float to him. The party needs to prevent these orbs from reaching him by running into them and causing them to explode. There are two different types of orbs, one that decreases physical resistance and one that decreases magical resistance. You want to try to alternate between hitting each type of orb. Hitting the same orb multiple times in quick succession will cause you to take increased damage and get knocked back. If you eat 3 of the same orb in a row too quickly, it will just kill you. Some orbs leave behind shadow sprites as well, which can do a large AoE cone that reduces the movement speed of anyone it hits. Kill these as soon as they spawn and it shouldn't be too much of a problem. If an orb reaches the boss, it will give him a stacking damage boost, which he will use to empower his next attack, Dark 4, which he will use at the end of the orb phase. Just mitigate this AoE, and if he doesn't have too many stacks, it'll just do moderate damage. After this, the boss will go back to just using Spark again. He will occasionally teleport around the room now and shoot a line AoE at someone that inflicts supination, but this is nothing more than a minor inconvenience. At around 40%, he will do another orb phase with more sprites and orbs. Just collect the orbs as best as possible and kill the sprites. After this orb phase, he will start using a large AoE spell called Quake 3, which can just be healed through. At 20%, Nabrialis will afflict everybody with a dot called Blight and disappear. He then summons a portal in the middle of the room that will teleport the players to another realm. When you enter this realm, all your buffs and debuffs will have their durations greatly extended. This includes abilities like offensive cooldowns, defensive cooldowns including Hallowed Ground, and even your weakness debuff. However, it does also extend Blight's duration, so don't enter the portal right away. When the boss casts Blight, start running towards the outside of the arena, and keep running to delay being sucked into the portal until Blight wears off. When Blight is at about 3 or 4 seconds left, pop all of your cooldowns as you're about to be sucked in. Once inside this new realm, both the tanks need to sprint and run around, each standing under small meteors before they land. If no one is under a meteor when it lands, it will do large AoE damage, so it's important that your tanks spread out and each try to get their own meteors. After the first meteor hits, an ethereal tear will appear that the DPS must burn down as quickly as possible, including using your LB3. If it's not killed quickly enough, the giant meteor in the middle of the room will hit the ground and wipe everyone. Once the tear is killed, everyone will be put back into the first room, and now it's just a matter of finishing the boss. He'll still use triple sparks, Quake 3, and teleport around, but just finish him off, and congratulations, you have beaten the Chrysalis. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share, and check out the rest of my Final Fantasy XIV videos on my channel. But anyway guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.